Hello everyone, welcome to episode 19 of the Counting Stitches podcast. My name is Bianca. This is my corner of the internet where I talk about knitting, crochet, and all other crafts that I might just try out. You can find me on Ravelry as Bianca SCH, on Instagram as Jeopardize with an H after the J. Yeah, let's get into it. So this week I have 2 whips, 2 new cast-ons, and a story on why there hasn't been much progress on anything. So yeah, so let's start with that. Let's get that out of the way, right? So yeah, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before, but I'm clumsy. If there's a pothole somewhere, I will find it, preferably with my ankle. So yeah, I went to like medieval Winschoten with my brothers, my best friend, and another friend. I was walking back to the car in the dark, and it was in a public park, so they just gated off, and there's stands, there's events, there's bird shows, fire shows, there's just music bands. So we were just walking back to the car, and the path goes like this because all of the tree roots. I found one, and I took a dive, and I had all kinds of stuff in my hands. I had mug in my hand, I had candy in my hand, I had just given a bottle of mead to one of my brothers, because otherwise I would have ended up in the ER, and I fell. So I had one hand free and I caught myself. Landed on my left knee, my right hand, and I can do this, but it's still sore. So I bruised it. I bruised it pretty badly. Like the scabbing went away, but still it's sore here, it's sore on this end and the palm of my hand. So with this movement to hold stuff, I hate that. I really hate that. I hated it even more first couple of weeks after it happened. And it happened second weekend of August. So yeah, hence why there hasn't been much progress, because stuff hurts. And I'm not that much of a sadomasochist that I'm enjoying that, actually. So yeah, not a lot of progress, some progress. I had a new cast-on before that. I had 2 new cast-ons before that, and I'm slowly getting my mobility back, because at first I couldn't even touch my fingers together. It's okay now. Big pro is I'm a lefty. Downside is I do my knitting right-handed, so go me. Yeah. So the easiest project for me to work on is my I don't give a fuck scarf. We've seen it last episode. And I do apologize, both my cats are awake. I'm Dutch. It's the first Monday of the month, so we just had the air raid alarm go off. Yeah. So they are both awake, they are both upset. It'll pass. So this is growing pretty okay. Still has a while to go before I can actually wrap it around tight in the back. I can't stretch it out anymore, but that's fine. So this is the easiest for me to work on at the moment. Why? Because tension doesn't matter. This is my I'm having fun project. My brain is off. I'm just going. And because this is my easy project, I'm not fixing mistakes. I'm not going back. I think I mentioned this last time, but I really am not. We'll put it to the Irish tradition. See, I have an extra eyelet there. My soul needs to get out of this project. It's fine. And as a whole, you know, from a distance, are you gonna tell me like there's a mistake somewhere? I don't think so. So yeah, random yarn. I don't know what it is. I think it's acrylic. It's working up pretty squishy. 5.5 millimeter needles, which are also thrifted. So yeah, fully thrifted project. Just looking at my cat because he's trying to jump somewhere he shouldn't, but he just saw me, so it's fine. Yeah, all thrifted. No deadline. This came with me to the fair. It was just, I was dressed as a Viking. I had it in my pouch. I could take it out and just knit on it as I walked or stood there talking. Got some great responses on it, which was great fun. Yeah, so there are modern needles. I don't care. I'm going for hysterical accuracy. No, my costume is just fun. Yeah, I'm not going for accurate or anything. So yeah, there's that. Second whip is the one I'm not allowed to show, which had a deadline at September 1st. I can easily say I did not make that. I was making good progress, was getting ready to split for the sleeves, and then I fell. And cables right now, twisted rib right now, I don't know. Like, I am gonna finish this. I asked for more time. Marzena isn't that difficult with it, so I'm slowly getting back into working on it, but it still hurts me a lot because you need to twist, you need to turn, you need to, and it's a heavy fabric, this one. It's 100% cotton. It's a heavier fabric, so yeah, the smaller needles don't help in this case, though I do enjoy working with small needles. This is a 3.75. Yeah, I'm still on the last increases before splitting for the sleeves, and this is my cable needle actually. So you hook it in, twist it, it's not going anywhere. And when I am not using it, I will just put it in there and it just stay all together. So yeah, I'm hoping to get back into working on this. I have a lot of more free time right now, so we'll see. I'm gonna do my best. Also forgot to talk about what I'm wearing. I think we've discussed this one before on the channel, but hey, this is as well, and going down. Back is plain, but there's all kinds of different colors because I used a variegated yarn, so you can actually see how it's constructed, because the yarn went from dark to light. So this is Mariana. It's by Crow and Finch, aka Paulina and Nico. I tested this for them. Apparently I tested all of their projects. They let me know that it was quite recently. So yeah, lace panel on the front, and if you don't like pearl bumps on the front, you can use the other side. So yeah, Austerman's Fantasy Cotton. Not sure what the needle was. It was tiny though, because I was hating on this rib while I was making it. And you can see I started with the dark, went to the light, and then to the pinks. The back is also entirely dark, which has that one bit of lighter color, and then shoulder joining was last. So also this little tiny detail here, which just ties it in together. I love the top. Oops, I'm sorry, I just kicked you guys. I wear it a lot. I can layer it. I can wear it as is because I don't care. Basically just a business. I don't care. Yeah, everything is covered, so should be fine, right? So that's Mariana Crownfinch. Like it. I have made one of it though. It's not like my new cast on, which I have made quite a few of at the moment. And last time I said I was done with it, apparently I was not. Because, yeah, things happened. And I did put all the projects on the wrong side, because now I need to reach with my right hand for everything. So this is Nunzia. And, yeah, this one is orange and red. Because, yeah, why not? It looks a lot brighter on the camera. The orange is a lot more muted. I do the 36-inch braid, band. For the bottom, I elongate it. Usually it's just 3 repeats, so more like 1 out. That. I'm doing the double D or E cups. Already did the front banding, ribbing, because I picked up the wrong side by accident. And I was halfway through picking up for the back when I couldn't continue. So I just have that left and the straps, and it should be done. I've started it this. You can actually, my brain is trying to switch back to Dutch a lot today. I'm not sure why. But yeah, we'll get through it, right? Actually, I should scooch back because I'm right up here and you can all see this talking mode. So, let me scooch back. Yeah, so, I started this because I'm working through my stash this year. We've talked about that one. And this is an easy stash busting project. It requires very little yarn. I've used 2 of the orange. I am on my first of the red, and I think I will totally make that. So, easy project. This is on 3.5 millimeter needles, hence why I can't work on the thing right now. And I am using Victory yarn. This is by Lummy Yarns, their Victory 100% acrylic microfiber. And I am using for the orange their color 41. So I saved the band. And for the red, the 44. I got this as package to make a baby blanket. It was with the pattern and all. I didn't feel like it, so I'm using it for other stuff slowly. My Nieser top was also made with this yarn in a pinkish color. She sent me a picture wearing it. Looks good. So yeah. I'm not sure this will be my last Nunzia, because I have a lot of small bits and bobs of yarn which I can still use, right? And I'm actively looking for stash busting projects which require little amounts of yarn, because since I work with a lot of thrift store yarns or gifted yarns, I don't have full sweater quantities of yarn. One moment, I need to turn off my, what do you call it? Incense. Sometimes the smell is just a little bit overpowering. So yeah, looking for small projects, which the next one isn't, but hey. But it is a stash busting project, and it is crochet. So once again, I think it's an acrylic. I have no idea. I don't have the bands. Yeah, I'm using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook from just cheap and cheapo brands. I'm on my 5th cake at this point. I have like 4 or 5 left, and I am making a scarf. To be exact, a pocket scarf. One of my friends asked for one a couple of years back. I got the pattern for it. It was all the hype. I hated it. The fabric ended up super stretchy for me, and I'm not a tall person. She's not a tall person, so she would have ended up with her pockets around her ankles. So I ripped that back. Don't know what I did with that yarn, because it was a pretty powder blue, which would have looked good on her, because she's a brunette. Also would have looked good on our daughter. Our daughter is this... I'm looking for a kind way to say it, because Americans get easily offended. She's a mixed race kid, like teenager. She's a teenager, and those soft colors just look so good on them. Like, yeah. So I'm doing my own thing. This is the lemon peel stitch. Like, as you can see, I have quite an end. I am working it in the length instead of the width. So it's gonna take a while. It's fine. I'm planning on doing some accent in brown, which I have some yarn left over from. I'm just, yeah, plugging away at this. I can do some crochet with my left hand, but you're still holding a lot of fabric in your right hand, which kind of hurts. So I can do about 10 stitches and then I'm good. And I might be able to figure out how to do it without holding it, but I'm not sure if I want to. I'm okay with taking it easy, just doing other stuff. I am writing a lot, actually, so that's fine. Well, that's fine, actually. It's great, because writing is what I do. So yeah, hoping to finish this before we send a snack package to the Americas. Like I said, she has a daughter, and my best friend and I send snack packages for her with Dutch candy and just things that are very normal here, not as much in America, and we enjoy that. So we're planning on adding that to the box for her mom. We're having a great time just collecting stuff. Well, Lavina does, actually, because she's the candy department. I'm just there for suggestions. So yeah, it's a short one this time. I don't have that much, and yeah. So let's talk about the changes in my life for a bit. Last episode I talked about changing stuff, and one of the biggest changes in that is that I stopped working at my volunteer work as of September 1st, actually. I have been there for close to 9.5 years. I started working there when I was 27, and it was time for something else, a change in my life. So it doesn't mean I'm not very sad about it, because I am. I can cry about it if I want to. And I will miss my coworkers. Like, working in a professional setting is quite a difference from working with volunteers. Like, the way you connect is on a different level. I still am friends with the person who had to explain my job to me close to 10 years ago. She gave me crochet hooks that belonged to her grandmother, and she's like pension age, So yeah, they gave me a very pretty bouquet of flowers. My coworkers did, not the company, which I really appreciate. Also made me feel really guilty about leaving. But yeah, I'm going back to writing more. I'm also planning on doing some crafting videos on, well, for starters, the kitty sweater. Yeah, I'll have more time. I just need to manage the time, which is a thing on me. So yeah, I'm still sad. I'm working through it. I need this t-shirt that says, I just need to be dramatic about it. It'll be fine. Yeah. I knew 3 weeks in advance that I was gonna leave. I had been thinking about it for a while. It doesn't make it any easier though, so yeah. So more projects. I might do a stitch and bitch every now and then. Just to work online. You know, some people enjoy just watching it. I have had a couple of people on the train just watching me work, which I'm okay with. I'm on revisions of my second book. Found a group of proofreaders, so we're gonna start that soon. I'm just waiting for everyone to get back from vacation. I saw that someone is quite busy at the moment, so I'm not sure it's the right time for a start, but I will just poke at them. It's an uneven group. I have 7 people. That way, if they disagree on something that's in the book, we can take a vote, and the uneven number will make sure that we don't end up with a tie. Go me, right? So yeah, second book. Doing some light other projects. Just finding myself again, I guess. Without sounding like very floaty and thingy, and yeah. I had an obligation to that company because it might be volunteer work, but once you're on the schedule, you're on the schedule, and that's the work ethic that I carry. So we'll see how it goes. So easy projects, waiting for the pain to go away, and then back in action. I don't have a lot of things planned. I'm going away with my brothers end of the month. We're gonna see some cover bands in Friesland, so that should be fun. Other than that, we'll see. Yeah, I have a lot of free time, so I might pop in earlier than a month. We might do some tutorials. We'll see. I just need to figure out how to set that up and stuff like that. So stick with me. I hope to see you all again. This is gonna be a real short one because I really don't have a lot of stuff to show until I don't have new yarns, I don't have new utensils, I don't have new books. I am keeping to my promise on not getting any more yarn. I'm working through stash. So I hope to see you all the next time, and I'm hoping to show you a little bit more. Have a good one, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.